too much. I just need to touch. Baby, I don't say too much.
What's poppin', mi gente? ¿Qué es la que hay? And welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I decided to go ahead and do something a little bit different. We're gonna go ahead and go over the 5 tips that you need to know in order to go ahead and start with this YouTube channel. I get a lot of people who always ask me questions, so for you to guys go ahead and get your responses to them, this video is gonna be kind of something you guys can go back on and all that stuff. So if that is something that you would like to see, go ahead and keep watching. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy the video. Give it a thumbs up, of course. Subscribe, and of course, comment down below any of your thoughts, any other questions that you guys have. I'm always here to respond back. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I get a lot of questions about how to start a YouTube channel and what you need to know, and just in general, what it is that you need to get, you know, a YouTube started. So I wrote down 5 things that you guys definitely need to keep in mind when starting a YouTube channel. These are pretty simple things, so I hope this does come to you guys a little bit easy. It's actually not that difficult to kind of get the ball rolling, even though you kind of get discouraged at times. I honestly would recommend anyone to do it that has a dream. So first tip is finding your niche. So anybody who has a YouTube channel basically has a niche. A niche is basically kind of like what the main topic or the main vision for the channel is. So if you are in the works of trying to get a family channel open, okay, if it's gonna be a family channel, what kind of content are you gonna be providing? What is it that you're gonna be sharing with people? What is it that you're gonna be doing? If you don't know exactly what you're gonna be doing, this part might not work out very well. Niching down is something really important. For example, my niche in my channel is beauty and lifestyle. So sometimes you guys might get videos from me, just kind of fun little videos, any challenges, stuff like that. Sometimes you might get a makeup review, some makeup tutorials, and makeup products that you need in your life. And those videos are beauty based. So with that being said, you want to make sure that you're cracking down on the niche that you're kind of entering into. So first one is niche. Number 2, what is the real reason you're doing it? So I have heard a lot of people who always ask like the same questions, like you can make a lot of money with YouTube, and if that's the reason you're entering this, it's not it. It's not what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're going into it with pure thoughts. You're going into it for a reason. If you're going into it because, for example, my reason is I'm creative. This is one of the platforms that I love doing videos with because I can be creative, and I am the person who is controlling how my videos are being put out. So that to me is one of the things that I love about YouTube. I can be myself, I can be creative, I can you know, show other people things that I enjoy as well, and they can also relate to me. You know, you don't have to feel like you're the only one. So that's the reason I created my channel. So you want to make sure that you know what your real reason is for creating content. And of course, there are people who would love to do what they love full-time without having to have a full-time job that isn't really what they wanted, but they want to work towards getting a YouTube channel so they can do what they love. So that is tip number 2. Number 3, I always get asked the same question. What do I need? Do I need to buy a new camera? Do I need to buy a software editor? What do I need? I wish I knew this when I first started. The reason I got a camera, like an actual camera, is because I normally just do sit down videos. So basically one day you might just catch me doing a makeup tutorial. I'm usually behind the camera, and I have to make sure that for like tutorials, my videos are able to stay on for an extended amount of time. But if you have an iPhone, whether it's the Max, the Pro, whatever iPhone you have that is obviously new and is more modern, the camera quality on those things is amazing. You don't need a camera. Now, if you do want a camera, there are definitely a lot of great options. The one that I'm recording on right now is the Canon EOS Rebel SL2, and the one that I normally do like all my vlogs on, which you guys can always go down the list of my videos and watch the quality on, is the Mark II Canon, and it is probably my favorite camera just because it's super small, it's super compact. You don't need to have like this camera specifically is really bulky, so that camera is pretty small. It actually has to get fixed, so I'm not gonna show that one, but those are two of the cameras that I currently have. I also have this ring light that I got off of Amazon. Now in the whole time I've done YouTube, I've gone ahead and gotten different lights just because once you start seeing your content and quality, you want to make sure that you're providing the best quality for the people that are watching it. And of course, this light, if I'm not mistaken, was a little under $100, which is really good because you're not gonna get a light that is great quality, super expensive. The main brand that I would definitely recommend you guys to use is called Newer. Their camera equipment quality is amazing. And then of course, I do have a microphone that's up here. I have the Rode microphone, and if you get it off of Amazon, it has a bunch of things that come with it. So like the stand, el cable, so the cable that comes with it, so that way you can extend it out a little bit longer, the little stand that it comes on. So of course I'm gonna link everything down below so you guys can check it out, of course, but just keep in mind that this is stuff that you can actually start off with. And like I said, you can start off with your phone and get just the same quality. I know people who have grown their channels to be even bigger, have gotten to 100,000 subscribers, and they're still using their phones because their phones have great quality. So don't get discouraged just because maybe you don't have enough money to go ahead and fund for a new camera like the Canon Rebel SL2 or the Mark II. You can always use your phone. Your phone is amazing. Now, I edit my videos using iMovies. Shocker, I know. So with iMovies, it's very user-friendly. Like you can kind of find your way around it. And obviously you can always look for new tricks here on YouTube. So of course, I recommend iMovies just because, one, if you have an Apple computer, it automatically brings the iMovies software in it, so you're not wasting any money on actually getting the software. And of course, if you have the iPhone, it comes with the phone as well. So if you decide, I'm gonna start my YouTube channel, I'm gonna go ahead and do it on my phone, I can edit it off of my phone. Yeah, it's so simple. You don't need anything else, guys. Don't spend money that you don't have. Always start with what you can and then kind of work your way up, which is kind of what I did. I did start with a camera because of the reason that I gave you guys. Number 4, research. So I am gonna link a couple different people that you guys can kind of look at their channels. When you're starting off YouTube, it can get a little bit discouraging because a lot of people think you're gonna start YouTube and you're gonna get millions of subscribers real quick. It doesn't happen like that. YouTube is a different ballpark. You want to make sure that you understand it, that you're able to get your content out there to people. For me, I want to make sure that the content that I'm providing is something that you guys are able to see, that anyone is able to see. That's the whole purpose of creating content, so that you can give people something to enjoy. Now you want to make sure that you're doing everything possible in order to provide people with that kind of information or type of content. So a lot of people some people that you can go ahead and watch, Think Media actually does a lot of videos just aiming towards like social media and YouTube and how to grow your YouTube channel and how to gain subscribers and all these things. They are very well versed in that area. So those that channel is very good. GaryVee, he is unapologetically one of the best people to follow on YouTube, Instagram, everything. He has it all. He's the main one you want to make sure you follow. He will tell you straight up what you need to do. You want to start a YouTube channel? Why haven't you done it? He's very out there. He's very frank. He's not going to hold anything back, and he's not going to sugarcoat it. And he's one of the greatest people to go ahead and follow. Now, somebody that I'm actually going to pull it up on my phone right now. Someone that I actually just started watching, she is actually a not much smaller YouTuber. She is actually a YouTuber who has grown pretty quickly, but she's used her own techniques. Okay, anyways, I'll just end up linking her name right here, but she is around more than 100,000 subscribers, and she has gotten there within the last 3 years, which is really remarkable, to be quite honest. But she kind of gives you pinpoints of what you can do and puts it in a simple way, and honestly, that's what I kind of look for in people that I follow on YouTube, on Instagram, those kind of platforms, just because you want to make sure that whatever it is that you're doing, you're being knowledgeable in that area. If you want to grow your platform, you want to know how I can do it, how you're able to reach more people. That is really important. So if anything, I will link down below the people that I follow and the people that I think you guys should follow as well, just so that you become more knowledgeable in those areas. Now, number 5, which is the last one, and I promise guys, it is the last one. What's gonna make you different? Why are people gonna tune into your channel? Why are people gonna go ahead and subscribe? Why are people gonna like your content? You have to give them a reason to like it. I started my channel just because I wanted to go ahead and provide something different. You're not gonna find your typical Puerto Rican girl with curly hair who enjoys makeup, who is just, I love the simple things in life. I'm not too extreme, I just like the very simple things. And I wanted to share my different likings of things, that's not the word, but I wanted to be able to go ahead and get with people who enjoy the same things. I thought that was really cool, and of course I wanted to create content because I'm a creative person. I wanted to be able to put all the ideas that I have in my mind, all the ideas that I have in my notebooks, use the hell out of notebooks, and I have to get everything that I think about down on a notebook because I am that type of person. I could be at work and idea pops in my head, that's another YouTube video that I can come out with. So I hope these definitely helped. These were all the 5 tips. I'm just gonna go over them one more time. The first one was niching, so basically finding out what it is that you're trying to create your channel about, what kind of content you're trying to provide. Number 2 is what your real reason for doing it is. Of course, you want to make sure that your intentions are good. Number 3, what you need, equipment base. So if you need a new camera, if you can just use your phone, make sure you can use whatever it is that you can afford or just what you have. Honestly, start with that. Number 4, research. Research. With everything you do in life, you have to research and become knowledgeable in that area, and that is something you should definitely do when it comes to starting your own YouTube channel. And number 5, just figure out what it is that's gonna make you different on this platform. There are a lot of people that create YouTube channels every single day. And you wanna make sure that when you're creating your YouTube channel, you're creating a YouTube channel that people can come to that they can't find anywhere else. So that's really important. But these are the 5 main tips. They look really small, but I hope you guys definitely enjoyed. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like the video, subscribe, and comment down below. If you have any questions, anything that I can help with, I'm always here. And we will see you guys in the next video. And bye-bye.